Hi again, everybody. It's your old pal, the history nerd. I am finally back in the man cave, and in this all-American, freedom-loving episode of History Nerd's Man Cave, I'm going to unbox and review the Stetson America 250 Independence Limited Edition 20X straw cowboy hat that a bald eagle, yes, my friends, a bald-ass eagle delivered to my doorstep today. So in the words of that great American philosopher, Mr. T, let's quit the jibba jabba and let's get busier than the Continental Army kicking redcoat ass at the siege of Yorktown. So, y'all, it's been a while since I made a video because I hadn't bought any Stetson hats. I wasn't planning on buying any Stetson hats. But I bought this hat, and let me tell you why, folks, as I open the box. I am, if anything, a patriot. I bleed red, white, and blue. I eat hot dogs and apple pie for every meal. And nothing bothers me more than the people who focus only on the difficult, painful, and tragic history of this nation. You know those types. That's all they talk about. That's all they dwell upon is the bad stuff that's happened in the history of our nation. Y'all, those people are just as bad as the people who pretend we don't have any difficult, painful, and tragic history in our nation. Both sides are bad. But it bothers me when people focus solely on that because look, every country in the world has difficult history with which they must contend. But the difference is our country provides the people who live here more freedoms and liberty and opportunity and abundance than any other nation in the world. So when folks take a knee during the national anthem, and God bless them, it is their constitutional right, their First Amendment constitutional right in this freedom-loving nation for them to take that knee. But y'all, it's also my constitutional right to not like it when they do that, because I consider it disrespectful to the greatest nation mankind has ever known. And y'all, if what I just said, and look, I try to usually avoid any kind of political talk on this channel, but if what I just said pisses you off, y'all, I'm sorry. It's heartfelt and it's how I feel. And I hope you keep watching the channel, but I ain't apologizing for what I just said. But there's a reason that I said it. You're probably saying, well, history nerd, what in the blue hell does being a patriot have to do with buying Stetson hats? Well, I said, y'all, I'm not going to buy any Stetson hats for a while. And then those sons of bitches in the Stetson marketing department sent me an email saying Stetson is proud to announce the brand new limited edition America 250 hat collection to celebrate the 250th birthday of these United States of America, and my patriot ass got suckered straight in. So Stetson is actually the official hat maker of America 250, also known as our nation's semi-quincentennial. Y'all, I've been practicing that all day long to say it right. Semi-quincentennial, semi-quincentennial, semi-quincentennial. I've got it down pretty good. So Stetson is the official hat maker of America 250 semi-quincentennial because the company was founded by John Stetson in 1865 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's always been an American company. And even today, the fur felt hats that Stetson makes are made right here in the USA in Garland, Texas. Now the straw hats they make, they kind of cheat a little. The straw hats are actually woven in places like Mexico or Panama, places like that. But then they are shipped to the USA to be shaped and finished. So they cheat a little there. But the fur felt hats are made in the USA. So that's why Stetson is the official hat provider for America 250. Let me note, though, that Stetson is not the only hat company making hats to commemorate the 250th birthday of these United States of America. As a matter of fact, Resistol, which is also owned by Hatco, the same company that owns Stetson, Resistol has made a special hat for the semi-quincentennial. And y'all, it's called the 1776. But whereas these Stetson hats run a few $100s each, the Resistol 1776 costs $10,000. There are only 250 of them made because it's our 250th birthday. I wonder if they're going to find 250 sons of bitches willing to pay $10,000 for a hat. But it is a 1000X pure beaver fur hat. It comes with a hat pin that I believe is a Betsy Ross flag that is 10 karat gold, a 10 karat gold hat pin with a diamond in it. And it also comes in this fancy, whoa y'all, look at this box. All right, I'm already liking this thing. That Resistol 1776 also comes in a fancy blue leather suitcase, basically. And Resistol presented one of these hats to President Donald Trump in the Oval Office recently. But y'all, the history nerd cannot afford a $10,000 Resistol hat. But what he could do was, I went scrolling through the Stetson, they call it the USA 250 collection. I went scrolling through the collection. And they've got a lot of felt hats. I got a ton of felt hats. They have a special Stetson open road. And y'all know how much I love the open road. But that open road, basically the difference between that and a regular open road is a USA hat pin, and the liner on the inside is a patriotic looking liner. That's the only difference in the open road. So I'm scrolling through the USA collection and I come across the Independence 20X straw hat, which is what we have here. Right now it's May in Alabama. It's already 85 degrees every day. It's going to get hot here this summer. I can always use another hot weather hat. So y'all, I bought the Independence 20X straw hat, and I'm ready to unbox it and for us to take a look at it together. Now, first of all, look at this gorgeous box that this hat comes in. Legendary hats made in the USA, Stetson USA 250 collection. Y'all, this is a good looking hat box. You know what this hat box reminds me of, y'all? It reminds me of the American Eagle jumpsuit that Elvis Presley wore in his Aloha from Hawaii television special. And folks who know the history nerd know I love me some 1970s jumpsuit wearing Elvis Presley. As a matter of fact, the fatter he is in the jumpsuit, the more I like it. You can't see it, but hanging in the man cave, I have a black velvet painting of a jumpsuit clad Elvis Presley that I will share with you. So anyway, here we are with our hat box. You saw me open it, take it out of the shipping box. Inside was my invoice, and it says, oh, it doesn't have how much I paid in here. I think it was like 245 bucks. I'll put it on the video exactly how much I paid, but I think it was 245 bucks, 260 something with shipping, which I thought was pretty reasonable. So anyway, there goes the invoice. Let's open this box. And y'all, this box is so good looking that when I open it, I hope the inside of it glows like in Pulp Fiction. And it's not glowing, but it is a good looking hat. I can already tell, guys. And it's still wrapped in the plastic. Boy, oh boy. Y'all, how do I get this thing open? This is one good looking hat. I've never had a 20X straw hat. The highest I've got a 10X Rancher, which I reviewed on this channel. You can go look at that video. The 10X Rancher is a kick-ass hat. This 20X hat is really gorgeous. Y'all, this hat is sexier than Juanita down at the diner. Nita, Juanita. And look, what I just said, that's a deep cut track, y'all. If y'all got that joke of the song I just sang, you are my kind of people. And if you didn't get that joke, you don't know good TV when you see it. So anyway, I hate to put this box down because it's so good looking, but we need to focus on the hat here. So here is the Stetson USA 250 Independence 20X Straw Cowboy Hat Limited Edition. And I think the best way to start looking at this hat is for me to read the description to you that suckered me into buying it. So this hat is only available on the Stetson website. You can't go into a store and buy it. You can only mail order it directly from Stetson. And the description on the website says, the centerpiece of the USA 250 collection is the all-new Independence 20X, the only straw hat in the lineup and an exclusive Stetson.com, limited to just 400 pieces. Yes, y'all, there's only 400 of these cowboy hats available for purchase. So if you like it right now, if you're looking at it and you say, that's a damn good looking hat, I would pause my damn video and go on Stetson.com and buy it, because only 400 of these sons of bitches available for sale. But anyway, I digress. Let me continue. It says, handcrafted in Texas from 20X quality Shantung straw, prized for its lightweight feel and unbeatable resilience, it also features Stetson's wear-ready profile, which requires little to no shaping and is finished with a custom saddle leather hat band and a matching leather sweatband. Includes a limited edition Stetson USA 250 hat box, which you've seen. Again, only 400 independent straw hats are being made available for purchase. So, y'all, I mean, look, I ain't looked at anything like I'm looking at this hat since the first girl I had a crush on back in middle school when I was, beginning to feel my oats, if you get what I mean, guys. But anyway, let's take a look at this hat. It is a 20X straw hat. If you've watched any of my other videos about straw hats, you know what that means. In fur felt hats, the X factor tells you how much rabbit and beaver fur are in a hat. Like Stetson's 4X felt hats, that's buffalo fur. 6X, you're getting mostly rabbit, maybe a touch of beaver, and then it goes up from there. Totally different when you're dealing with a straw hat. In a straw hat, the X scale deals with the width of the straw and the tightness and intricacy of the weave. So the higher the X, the thinner the straw is cut, and the more intricate and more tightly it is woven. As I said, before this 20X, the hat that I had with the highest X factor that's a straw hat is my 10X Rancher, and I love the hell out of that hat. Y'all, when I wear that hat, I strut around like I'm freaking Boss Hogg in Hazard County owning the whole damn place. So I think I'm gonna like this one. And I will do a close-up shot of the weave of this hat so you can see what I'm saying, just how gorgeous and well made it is. Also, it's Shantung straw. If you've watched my videos with other straw hats, I've explained it before. Shantung straw is where they take high-grade paper, nice, high-grade, well-made paper, and they use immense pressure to push it together so it bonds together, and then they cut it into long strips, and then they weave it. So a shantung straw hat is not actually made of straw. It's made of pressurized paper. But then they lacquer it so when you walk out in the rain, it doesn't melt on your head because it's made of paper. But that's what shantung straw is. So this is 20X shantung straw hat. Let's kick the tires. I've got the stats right here. The crown is a 4 1/8 inch low cattleman crown. Love me a cattleman crown. Part of the reason I love the open road is because I like the cattleman crown so much. Although pinch front's good on felt hats. The brim is a 4 1/4 inch shovel front brim. If you look at it from this angle, you can see why they call it a shovel front brim. Looks like a damn shovel. See, I'm no monkey. I can figure things out. It's called a shovel front brim because it looks like a damn shovel. It's got the eyelets on the side because it's a warm weather hat. And y'all, there's nothing worse. I have a 6X open road, which is made of shantung straw. There's no vents, there's no holes, there's no nothing. You put that damn thing on your head, you walk around in August with that 6X on your head, it's like wearing a damn bucket strapped to your head. It is the hottest damn thing in the world. So I made sure that it had the eyelets so my head would get some air when I wear it this summer. It's got the leather hat band that they talked about, saddle leather hat band they said, and it is, you can tell it is leather. Not the greatest looking hat band though, y'all. I mean, I would think it would be a little nicer leather than this, but it will do in a pinch. Now, what makes it part of the USA collection, y'all, is in addition to the hat pin on the side, it has an American flag pin on the back of the hat band. And then on the side, y'all know, again, I keep going back to the open road because I love the open road. And if you're watching the Stetson channel, you probably own an open road. You know, it's got the hat pin that looks like the branding iron that's got the John B. Stetson's initials on it. This has a branding iron hat pin too, but rather than having JBS on it, it says USA, and it's got fake red, white, and blue gems and diamonds on it. You know, it's fine. It's kind of feminine looking, but look, it's, you know, it's damn America 250 semi-quincentennial hat. So, you know, hey, put a USA hat pin on it. It's pretty good looking. All right, y'all, I'm loving this hat. I'm just telling you, as I'm holding it, I'm handling it, I'm loving this hat. So let's look on the inside. We got the hat band here. It's on the side of the hat band. It's embossed Stetson USA 250. In the front of the hat band, it's cool looking, y'all. It says 20X Stetson, and it has 20 X's in the front of the hat band. Side of it over here says John B. Stetson Company, made in the USA. And my friends, if you've watched my channel, you know I love this sticker that's inside the hat. Why? Because it's dumb. The state of California requires Stetson to put a sticker inside the hat that carries a warning that says, warning, wearing this hat may cause cancer and reproductive harm. So y'all, if you wear this gorgeous 20X America 250 Independence limited edition straw hat, only 400 of which were made, if you wear this hat, you will immediately be covered in tumors, and your tallywhacker will shrivel up, and it will be like pushing a spaghetti noodle on your honeymoon. All right? So just be aware of that. Just stupid. I mean, why would you put something in a hat? Wearing a hat's going to cause cancer or reproductive harm. So there's that, and in the back of it's got the size. Y'all, I've said it many times, I have a giant head. It's got 7 3/4 is my size. So, Y'all, oh wait, I forgot to show you the label. The label also has the Stetson USA 250 collection logo, the same one that is on the front of the box here. You know, most of the hats I saw in the USA collection, the felt ones, they look like felt hats you could get other places from Stetson. The only difference was the liners were patriotic and the hat pin, like I said about the open road. Oh, you remember I talked about that 1776 by Resistol? I don't know if I mentioned this. The liner on that hat is the US Constitution, which is pretty cool, but it still doesn't make it a damn $10,000 hat. So, y'all, that gets us to where we usually get a little faster than we usually get there. I haven't talked as much. Some of you sons of bitches complain that I talk too much. Haven't talked as much as I used to. Not a whole ton of history to talk about with this hat because it's a limited edition. So I think we've gotten to that part of the episode where I try on the hat. But as I tell you in each episode, I can't see what I look like here. So when I put this hat on, if I look like a moron, I mean, if I just look stupid as all get out wearing this hat, if I look like Kurt Angle wearing a little tiny cowboy hat that Steve Austin gave him, WWE Attitude Era, my favorite era of WWE wrestling. I miss it, can't stand to watch it now. WWE era, Stone Cold giving Kurt Angle the little tiny cowboy hat. Funniest thing I've ever seen. So if that's what I look like when I put this hat on, you will know about it before I know about it. So let's grab the hat. Let's put the hat stand down here so you can get a good look. Let's see if the hat fits, see how it feels. Y'all, it slid on like butter. And there you go, folks. This is how I look in my Stetson USA 250 Independence 20X straw cowboy hat, limited edition. I can already tell you, I love it. I don't care if I look stupid in it. I'll find out when I look in the mirror, but by God, I may sleep with this hat tonight. That's how much I love it. It fits great. It feels good. And y'all, most importantly, God bless the United States of America. So that brings us to the end of this episode. Oh wait, I forgot to say, I hope this hat makes me look as cool as Ronald Reagan riding horseback in a parade in 1966, and not like that communist, freedom-hating bastard Vladimir Putin wearing a straw hat that's about a size too small for his stupid commie head. So I'm hoping I look like a Ronald Reagan and not a Vladimir Putin. So y'all, that gets us to the end of this episode. I'm going to end by asking you to do 3 things for me. Give me the Fonzie thumbs up. Hey, hit subscribe and then ring that bell so you will be the first to know the next time I fire up the old YouTube gizmo. And y'all, I end every episode by wishing you to be good, be well, and be happy. But I'm going to add a little extra tonight and say thank you for watching. Hope you didn't get mad at my little rant at the beginning. God bless each of you. And y'all, may God bless the United States of America. And may we have at least 250 more years of greatness in this wonderful nation where all of us have the opportunity to succeed. So, God bless y'all. I will catch each of you on the next episode of History Nerds Man Cave. Good night.